Hey y'all, it is I, the master of the rough and tumble bumble brawlers, and I'm here to say you better watch out and check yourselves before you wreck some of those other people out there. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires because only you can start forest fires. So if we all stay out of the woods, everything should turn out alright. Now, before we move along to the show, I want to hit you up with some truth out there. A lot of you have been complaining about the incredible volume coming out of these videos, and I have to apologize. Unfortunately, I am actually losing my hearing, so I will sometimes talk louder at random because, as I'm told, I'm unable to hear myself very well, so I'll start pumping up the volume to compensate for it, and for that I am sorry. I will do my best to contain the beast. Woo! Now, let's get down to the top 10 best baddies from the masterful multitude of Mario Madness. And remember, if I have not played the game, its bosses will not be counted. So those of you who wanted to see anything from Super Mario Galaxy, I am sorry, but you are sadly short on luck at the moment, as I do not actually own a Nintendo Wii. Now, enough of my console shortcomings, let's get to the goodness with the baddest bad men and possibly ladies or other genders in the Mario universe. Number 10. Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES. Well, we meet again, my old nemesis. I considered Wart as one of the most dangerous enemies in Mario history, because no matter what I did, I could never beat him. Then, in 1990, Super Mario World came out, and none of the big kids at KinderCare could even touch Bowser at the end of the game. So it was up to yours truly to shut him down. Woo! Now, Wart, the fantastic frogman, the terrific toad, the awesome amphibian, he has haunted my childhood up on his little platform where he shot bubbles at you like freaking Yum Yum from Star Tropics 2. But unlike Yum Yum, he doesn't stand there eating boars and let you shoot the crap out of him. Wart doesn't mess around. He's raining bubble death down on you and will not stop. You'd better believe it. And how do you beat him? Magic powers? No way! A super powerful weapon? Wrong-o! You know what you gotta do? Force feed him vegetables. Ah, no! Bowser was beaten by falling in lava. The Shadow Queen was defeated by the power of love. And what beats Wart? Turnips. That's a badass. Wart was always the man, and if I ever see him again, well, I'd still really always get to that last level while taking a few hits, and I always miss my jumps, and he keeps killing me. So you know what? You know what? I'm coming for you, Wart! Yeah! Fire up the NES! He's going down! Rah! Grade B+, for a stellar final boss, but loses points for providing you with his weakness, which really seems to happen a lot with bosses these days, but shouldn't really be attributed to a final boss, though. Codename Bubble Blowin' Double Baby. Number 9. Rockhawk from Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door for the GameCube. Oh yeah! I don't know about you guys, but I always figured Rockhawk talked like Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah! History beckons the Rockhawk. Rockhawk knows no fear. Rockhawk knows no pain. Feel the rock. I love this guy because when you get to the Glitz Pit, you're all like, hey, he's got the star. We've got to battle our way to the top and take him down. And he's all like, yeah, I poisoned the cake. What are you going to do about it? Rah! And you got to take him downtown. And he is all about the wrestling tactics. He's doing wall jump kicks, throwing pain at you from all sides, and just when you think he's beaten, he's all like, yeah, the Rock will rise again. Come back if you feel like a man. Feel the Rock! God damn it, I love fighting this guy. He never gives up. Even when you come back after completing the game and you can beat him in one turn, he's still like, what? You want to go again? Huh? You can't touch the Rock? Ha ha! Oh no! I've been rocked! No! Grade A-, because he's made of awesome, eats chumps for breakfast, lunch, and then carbo loads for dinner. Pasta and potatoes! Codename Triple H for Ha Ha Hail the Rock! Number 8. Level 20 from Dr. Mario on the Game Boy. I played this game for years, and I know I'm not using the Game Boy footage, but I couldn't really get footage of it, so this is the NES version. But I was never able to get very far, when one day, As the moon waned and the tide ran high, I took up my Game Boy and put that game in its place. After losing about 50 times in a row. You cannot beat level 20 all the time. It's about 50% luck and 50% more luck. If the viruses are stacked too high to the top, you may not actually have enough room to destroy them. If the blocks you get randomly don't work out, you're dead. If you have to stack in a corner, you're screwed. You have to be perfect. And if you aren't, then those viruses are like, no! No! You shall not defeat us today! We shall live on to see you miss work and sleep all day and have the sniffles! The sniffles! Ha-ha! So you better pray to whatever deity you pray to and get ready for a lot of laughing germs because you will not win. And if you do, what happens? Credits! Woo! And then level 21! Run! Run before it eats your soul! No! Grade A. Codename, let me show you my PhD in failure, because these germs are unstoppable. Number 7. Shadow Mario from Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. Yet another enemy who's only known as punctuation. He's right up there with exclamation point, hyphen, and dare I mention, semicolon. Oh! Damn it, give me a second. Now, this chaos-looking gooey bastard has taken a magical brush and he's out to ruin your good name by literally dragging it through the mud. Or graffiti. And wait a minute, he's got this magic paintbrush that actually grants wishes when you draw with it. If I could actually paint, or if I just had a magic ballpoint pen, you know we'd all be living in a world where I would be in charge, riding around on my giant flying warship, looking like the Batmobile crossed with a Star Destroyer, while I drop tacos for the public and increase the overall mass of a certain part of every woman's anatomy. What can I say? I'm a bit shallow. But foregoing the fantastic yet possibly misleading description from earlier, I do like big breasts. And ladies, you don't have to have them. My maleness will just not allow me to dislike them. And for that, I am sorry. But still, boobs aside, Shadow Mario, or as he is known as, spoilers, Junior Koopa, who claims his mother is... Wait, Peach? What? Oh, man! I guess Bowser's Kingdom was right.
But only she will do the one thing where she sticks her tongue and puts her hand on the shell and...
Oh, no! That's enough.
Wow, this story just got a lot more interesting. So, anyway, I don't think I'm going to talk Bowser and Peach getting it on and Peach having a Koopa baby, so on to the next. Grade A-. He's got all your moves and a magic brush that makes the impossible a reality. Just that a little addition to the Bowser and Princess Peach mythos has caught me a little by surprise. Codename, making monsters out of artwork. Must resist Inuyasha joke. Must resist Inuyasha joke. Number 6. Tatanga from Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. This little purple bastard has done something only a few other bosses have managed to do. He's crossed space and done it to put boot to ass to the Mario Brothers. Following in his little purple footsteps was the awesomeness and badassness of Lord Grodus and the two Princess Shroobs. Without getting too belligerent on this guy, I have to question his personal choice in princesses. Sure, there's Peach, a blonde bombshell who you know actual villains are after, and possesses magical powers, a lethal arrangement of weapons. Sure, she doesn't use them, but I would not really want to be on the receiving end of that frying pan. And she actually sounds like a girl. Well, most of the time. But Daisy is kind of just a princess from some backwoods kingdom that was taken over by not Koopas, robots, or monsters, but a sphinx, a seahorse, an eyeball, an Easter Island head, a cloud that throws chickens at you, and an alien the size of a pumpkin in a tiny spaceship. Now, I like a feisty brunette as much as the next guy, but she has to be a girl, not whatever the hell this is.
Alright, Daisy!
Gotta watch that voice crack there, Daisy. It's tough for a baritone to sound ladylike. Now, Tatanga, you know how many times you killed me, and damn it, I was young. And I know I sucked at this game, but damn it, he's a lot like Wart. By the time I've gotten to him, I'm so worn out that I'm no match for him. So he may have beaten me more times than I really care to share because it's embarrassing, but at least I have better taste in royalty than you do. Grade B+, for sheer difficulty in getting to him, and a mid-range of difficulty of actually beating him. Sure, I've done it, but it's like angels in the outfield, and an ethereal being had to be helping me out. Codename, Two-Eyed, No-Horned, Flying Purple Princess Taker. Number 5. The Super Team from Super Mario Strikers for the GameCube. Okay, you've gotten all the way through the Bowser Cup. You've had to hear Daisy's horrible voice and dealt with DK's constant cheating ways of hitting the ball with his hands. Seriously, I know we're all body checking each other into electric fences and throwing bombs at each other, but still, you can't use your hands in soccer. And I don't care about soccer, and this bothers me. So, you enter the stadium and be ready for whatever Bowser can throw at you. And what comes to stare you down? The Super Soccer Robot Masters! That's right, it's the Super Team, Bowser's rough and ready soccer boppers. And what makes these crazy Robo-Mamas more dangerous than the other teams? Because the whole team, that's right, the whole team can do super strikes. Whoa! What are we gonna do? Okay, enough playing around. Let's get down to business, Waluigi. Time to settle the score! These guys are fast, tough, ruthless, and they can all do the goalie-shattering super strikes, which means you'd better not be sleeping in the backfield. Buy some iron from Celadon City and up that defense, because you're up for one hell of a match. Yeah! These guys actually get me pumped for soccer, and I'd actually play soccer if bombs were involved. Yeah! Suck it, Beckham! Wow, I can't believe I actually just said that. Grade A-. When the going gets tough, you better believe it's gonna get super. Super team, that is. Super hard, that is. Yeah! Look out! Codename Super Saiyan Soccer Bots. Number 4. Grodus from Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door for the GameCube. I know I've mentioned Grodus a few times in other videos, but I never actually mentioned anything about him. So get ready, cause here's Grody! What's Grodus out to do? Get his army out there, grab those crystal stars, resurrect the Shadow Queen, then what's he gonna do? Take over the world.
Of course!
Yeah! Watch out, Mushroom Kingdom! Here comes Bubblehead! And he's gonna mess you up! Grodus is a robot master with an army of stormtroopers at his back called X-Nauts. They're out in force to shut you down by taking over trees, kidnapping princesses, and harassing Goombas. Clearly, this is the rise of the Fourth Reich! No one can stop him, except for an overweight Italian guy that can jump a little above average. So, you basically stomp on Grodus' forces' asses the entire game, and when you finally get to him with the fate of the world at stake, what does he do when the battle starts? Just whip out these little flying things that look like they couldn't hurt you unless you happen to fall down with one in your pocket. But what do they actually do? They make him invincible! Then he'll just robo-bitch slap you and shut you down. The master of everything is covered in a huge bubble shield, and you better believe it boosts the hell out of his attacks. And once he's done shooting you with lightning and stopping time, he'll just robo-bitch slap you and shut you down. Hell, I wonder what a world ruled over by Mr. Bubble Bobble here would actually be like. I don't think he'd have really too good of a health plan, but hell, I bet he's all about tax cuts. Yeah! Let's rock Prop 32! Robot and Toad marriage! Do it! Grade A-. Just when you think it's over, he freezes time, refreshes his health, and becomes invincible again. If he wasn't so much more awesome than his subordinates, I'd actually be angry at him. Codename Domo Arigato, Master Roboto. Number 3. The Crystal King from Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. If you can't tell by the list yet, these games have a lot of awesome bosses, and trust me, there will be many more to come. Now, the last dungeon boss of Paper Mario is the ever-powerful and strategic fighting Crystal King. He has a plan for every occasion, and you'd better believe that Magikoopas, Grodus, and other bosses alike have copied this guy's ability to freeze your party and whip your ass while healing at the same time. And just when you've gotten through his plethora of amazing skills and tactics, summoning crystal enemies, healing and freezing you, he summons clones. And let's hope you're a good clone guesser, because if you don't hit the right one, your attacks do precisely dick. So, he's a boss with a contingency plan. Hell, you don't see too many of those now, do you? Imagine if some other bosses did some tricks like that the Crystal King busts out. Well, well, Bats, congrats on making it all the way here. But you don't think you've got me on the ropes, do you? Then I'd have to say, wrong-o! Holly, send in the clones!
Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious?
Did not see that coming. That'd be as scary as it would be awesome. Grade A. 2 words. Smart enemy. Codename, he's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. Number 2. Doppelganger Bowser from Bowser's Inside Story for the Game Boy DS.
Soon this kingdom will vanish, along with all those who dwell within, and you, too, will sleep eternally in the dark power's embrace.
Oh my God. I don't believe it. Finally, the greatest thing ever has happened. Bowser versus Bowser. Turn-based battle style, and finally an enemy that Bowser is pleasant to. For a minute. The almighty Koopa King is charging up, and lo and behold, Peach, unconscious on the ground, a dark tempest of swirling clouds all around you, and your evil doppelganger before you, ready to tear the world a new asshole and fuck it up worse than BP. And what does Bowser say? Hey, nice atmosphere. Great place for an awesome final battle. However, you think you can just wander in here and take my princess and my castle and my kingdom? I don't think so! Rah! The stage is set for the ultimate final battle. Koopa versus Koopa, with the end of the world on the line. And what happens? That is how the Evil King makes it happen. No one will ever top that in sheer badassery. Bowser takes it to himself like a champ. And what is his reward? Cake! Aha! Now we all know where the princess's cakes keep going. After all, who better than Bowser to make a super special awesome cake for? I kind of talked more about Bowser than this one than Doppelganger Bowser, didn't I? Whatever. Bowser's awesome, and that awesomeness goes to all his forms, doppelgangers alike. Grade A-. Clearly this isn't me playing, so I'd like to thank Deadly Kid CS for the footage of absolute domination. Bowser is unstoppable. You can beat him, but he will always be back. Whereas he may not be the number 1 on the list, he's always number 1 in my book. Go Bowser! You the man! Koopa. Codename, Koopa-powered Shadow Boxer. And the number 1 greatest Mario villain for this video is the Anti-Guy Unit from Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. Oh yeah, you'd better believe these guys are the definition of horrifyingly powerful bosses. And these guys are optional. So remember, the ass-kicking that's steadily coming your way, you asked for it. Unless you failed the doors quiz by actually not knowing the answers, which you shouldn't, ever. Unless it's like your first playthrough, but that's even worse! No anti-guys! They're only newbies! Go easy on them! Be gentle! Let's break this down. There are 3 enemies to you and your partner, so you're already outnumbered. They have 50 HP apiece, which is, by this point, probably close to or more than what you have, and their attack power is 10. That's not cool! And you'd better believe that stat alterations and stunning abilities will do absolutely nothing. And up to this point, I'd like to say these guys would be more than a match for any boss in this game. Hell, these guys could kill the Goomba King in one hit. And of course, they attack like normal Shy Guys, so their attacks are erratic and hard to block. So you'd better either start praying or make damn sure you get those questions right. Because if you get them wrong, you are doomed. And why would anyone put this on themselves? All you fight with the other door is the Koopa Brothers. And then Junior Troopa crushes them in a second because he's awesome. Seriously, if you intentionally fight these guys, you are, in a word, a masochist. And I am, because I'm hardcore with these games and I failed the quizzes on purpose just so I could get slapped around like a rag doll by the anti-guys. Because I'm kind of stupid that way. Grade A+. Stronger than most of the actual bosses in this game, higher stats than the player, and you have to fail an easy quiz or purposely fight them. So this is a near undefeatable, optional boss. Enjoy your night terrors, because these little evil bastards are here for your blood, and they will get it. Codename, why would you do this to yourself? Well, I hope you've enjoyed the list of the greatest Mario bosses, and don't worry, I'll probably find some more after a while. And if I was a little too loud in certain parts, I'm sorry. I'm trying to control the beast inside me, but that is not easy to do, because when you free the beast must feast! Coming soon. Best of the worlds of Star Fox, Zelda, awesome attack vehicles, formless monsters, and biblical badasses. And I'm talking Dante's Inferno and Bayonetta, not Super Noah's Ark 3D. Bam!